This is a lecture on acid, base and salt part 3. This lecture covers the syllabus of CBSE class 10 chapter 2. After attending this lecture, we will be able to explain dissociation of acids and bases and pH and its importance. So let's start it. First we will see the role of water in dissociation of acids and bases. If a dry strip of blue litmus paper is brought near the mouth of the test tube containing dry hydrochloric gas, its color does not change. But when a wet strip of blue litmus paper is brought near the mouth of the test tube containing dry HCl gas, its color turns red. It shows that there are no hydrogen ions in dry hydrochloric acid, in dry HCl gas. Only when it dissolves in water, hydrogen ions are formed and it exhibits acidic nature. That is, HCl no hydrogen ion, but HCl aqueous gives hydrogen ion plus chloride ion. A similar behavior is exhibited by bases, that is, only in the presence of water bases exhibit basic nature, that is, sodium hydroxide aqueous gives sodium ion aqueous plus hydroxyl ion aqueous. The process of dissolution of acid or base in water is an exothermic process. A part of the thermal energy which is released during this process is used up in overcoming the forces holding the hydrogen atom or hydroxyl group. Thus, formation of hydrogen ion or hydroxyl ion takes place. Self-dissociation of water. Water dissociates into hydrogen aqueous and hydroxyl aqueous as H2O liquid, H plus aqueous plus hydroxyl ion aqueous. At 25 degrees Celsius, the concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion formed is equal and is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter. Here, square brackets denote the molar concentration. Of the species enclosed in it. So here this square bracket is showing the molar concentration of hydrogen ion, and in this case it is showing the molar concentration of hydroxyl ion. In pure water, as well as in all aqueous solutions at a given temperature, product of concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion always remain constant. This product is called ionic product of water and is represented by Kw. Thus, Kw equals concentration of hydrogen ion into concentration of hydroxyl ion. At 25 degrees Celsius, for pure water, ionic product of water equals 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 equals 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. Neutral, acidic and basic solution. In neutral aqueous solution, the concentration of hydrogen and hydroxyl ions are equal. That is, concentration of hydrogen ion equals concentration of hydroxyl ions. In acidic solution, the concentration of hydrogen ion is greater than that of hydroxyl ion. That is, concentration of hydrogen ion is greater than concentration of hydroxyl ion, or concentration of hydrogen ion is greater than 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter, or concentration of hydroxyl ion is less than 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter. Similarly, in basic solution, the concentration of hydrogen ion is smaller than that of hydroxyl ion. That is, hydrogen ion, concentration of hydrogen ion is less than concentration of hydroxyl ion in basic medium, and it was in acidic medium. Or concentration of hydrogen ion is less than 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter, or concentration of hydroxyl ion is greater than 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter. pH. It was devised by Sorensen in 1909. Before learning this, we should have a knowledge of logarithm. It is a mathematical function such as if m equals 10 to the power n, then n equals log base 10 m. For example, 100 equals 10 to the power 2, therefore 2 equals log 10 100, or log 10 to the power 2 equals 2 into log 10 equals 2 into 1, since log 10 equals 1 equals 2. For detailed explanation of logarithm, you should visit the link given in the description. Now pH. pH is the logarithm of the reciprocal of the hydrogen ion concentration, that is pH equals log 1 by concentration of hydrogen ion, or pH equals minus log concentration of hydrogen ion. Similarly, pOH would be another term that is equal to minus log concentration of hydroxyl ion. In pure water at 25 degrees Celsius, concentration of hydrogen ion equals 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole per liter. We have just seen it. Therefore, pH equals minus log 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 equals minus 7 into 1, since log 10 equals 1, equals 7. So for a solution, pH plus pOH equals 14. Now we will see few numericals for illustrating the pH what we have just learnt. First one, what we are going to see here, calculate the pH of 0.01 molar solution of HCl. Now we will see how to solve it. Here HCl will dissociate like hydrogen ion plus chloride ion. It is 0.01 molar, it is given here, so it will also be 0.01 molar. We need only the concentration of hydrogen ion because we have to find out pH. Thus, concentration of hydrogen ion equals 0.01 molar equals 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Therefore, pH equals minus log concentration of hydrogen ion equals minus log 10 to the power minus 2 equals minus 2 into 1, since the value of log 10 is 1, thus pH equals 2. Now another problem is calculate the pH of 0.05 molar solution of sulfuric acid. It is second problem. Solution. Sulfuric acid will dissociate like this one, plus sulfate ion. So the concentration of sulfuric acid is 0.05 molar. Therefore, the concentration of hydrogen ion will be twice of 0.05 molar. We need only the concentration of hydrogen ion here. Thus, concentration of hydrogen ion equals 2 into 0.05 equals 0.1 equals 10 to the power minus 1 molar. Therefore, pH equals minus log concentration of hydrogen ion equals minus log 10 to the power minus 1 equals minus 1 into 1. We know that the value of log 10 is 1 equals 1. So the pH of sulfuric acid solution is 1 in this case. Now next problem is calculate pH of 10 to the power minus 4 molar solution of sodium hydroxide. So its solution, sodium hydroxide dissociates like this one, sodium ion aqueous plus hydroxyl ion aqueous. So the concentration of sodium hydroxide solution is 10 to the power minus 4 molarity. So the concentration of hydroxyl ion will be 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 molarity as well. Here POH equals minus log hydroxyl ion concentration equals minus log 10 to the power minus 4 equals minus into minus 4 into 1 equals 4. Therefore, pH equals 14 minus 4 equals 10. We know that pH plus POH equals 14. Therefore, pH equals 14 minus 4, that is 10. pH scale. It is a scale which ranges from 0 to 14. If the pH is 7, then it is neutral solution. So pH equals 7, it is neutral. And if pH is less than 7, the solution is acidic. And if pH is greater than 7, then the solution is basic. So as we go left side from 7 to 0, the acidity increases, and as we go from 7 to 14 in the right side, the basicity of the solution increases. So this is known as pH scale, which ranges from 0 to 14. Universal pH paper. It is a mixture of number of indicators. It shows a specific color at a given pH. Like if the color is this one, then its pH would be 3, and if the color matches like this one, then the pH of the solution would be 12. So a drop of test solution is put on pH paper, and the color formed is compared with the color chart. So if the color formed on that pH paper like this one, then it suggests that the pH of the solution is 0. Thus the pH of the solution is known by universal pH paper by matching that color with the given color chart. Importance of pH in everyday life. First, biochemical reactions take place in a pH range of 7 to 7.8. Even a small change in pH, that is pH range, disturbs these processes. When the pH of rain falls below 5.6, it is called acid rain. It creates difficulty to plants and aquatic lives to survive. When the pH of mouth goes below 5.5, tooth decay starts. So the pH of our mouth should be well above 5.5. Now it's time to test yourself. First question, the pH of neutral solution is dash. Second, acid rain occurs when pH falls below dash. Third, pH plus POH equals dash. Fourth, acids can only conduct electricity when dissolved in dash. Fifth, hydrogen ion concentration represents dash of hydrogen ion. This represents dash of hydrogen ion. So find the answer for these questions from the lecture and write it in the comment box. Name of first 10 students will be shown in part 4 of this lecture. In part 4, we will discuss different salts and their uses. So till then, stay subscribed. See you soon.